Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We have done it for the first time ever in MLS history. An MLS team has made it past 73 points to finish the regular season with 74 points. And which better team more deserving? It's Miami. The Herons, baby. They have done it. They freaking did it. Obviously, it's not over. Regular season is finished. But as far as the record, we have finally broken the MLS record of the most points ever produced in a single season, which is 74. The previous record was 73, which was held by New England Revolution. And guess who we beat to get that record? New England Revolution. They didn't have to do that, but they did it anyway because for reasons that I can't explain. Inter Miami is just so good. The scoring, especially in the explosive second half that they have done themselves. I mean, this was truly incredible, man. Man, I love this club so much. I've been a fan of this team since it was the beginning. When they came out in 2020. I remember how horrible they were to start the franchise, okay? Most, if not all, the guys in this Inter Miami roster and the past Inter Miami roster are gone. I still remember who was the first ever goal scorer, Rodolfo Pizarro. It was the game against DC United. Okay, and then the whole world turned and fallen apart with all the pandemic, the COVID-19 and all that bullshit. And then they came out, couldn't win, and then they finally win against Orlando City. I remember those players. I remember Luis Morgan, Julian Carranza, Gonzalez Perez, Pizarro, Brachet, Gonzalo Higuain. And they are breaking his record. I remember so many players back in the day, man, and they were never able to get anywhere close to 70. Okay, and when they finally would get the playoff opportunity, they get smoked. They couldn't even score a damn playoff goal. And to this day, they still have not clinched a playoff goal. All I'm saying is we came a long way. We come a long way. And then, obviously we remember from the last season, we won the Leagues Cup. They want to talk about how Inter Miami is a favorite of the MLS. No. The only reason why they would say that is because we have Messi. We have those amazing players from the globe, and we're very fortunate that he came to us because of Beckham. And Beckham is that type of he's that guy that they know for a long time. I'm surprised that he went to Inter Miami, but you know what? I'm grateful. You know why I'm grateful? I'm grateful that he came over and cherished the memories that he created with us. Giving us our first trophy. And Messi didn't just do it alone. The whole team played their part. Okay? Suarez definitely played a part in the Supporter Shield. But last season, you have Busquets, Alba, Campana still. They contributed. Joseph Martinez was the amazing player that he contributed, and we finally won our first official trophy. And you can say Carolina Challenge Cup in 2022, but that's only a preseason thing. This is a legitimate trophy. They promised us a trophy, and they got us a trophy, the Supporter Shield. However, not done yet. We got playoffs to do. But speaking of that, they made the playoffs back in August, okay? August 24th, 2024. I remember it very well. We played against FC Cincinnati. We were down a man, and we fought like hell to keep defending the ball against Cincinnati. And right then and there, we clinched a playoff spot. We were the first team to clinch the playoffs, and from there, it's all about seeding, and the bigger thing is Supporter Shield. And they got the Supporter Shield. Now, I apologize for the video when I was in the hotel, But I was coming from a different game altogether, so that's an explanation. However, then since before that track to get to the Supporter Shield, they were drawing. They were drawing games. They were drawing against Atlanta, which we should have won. NYCFC, we definitely should have won. Charlotte FC, we definitely should have won that. But all's forgiven as they beat one of the best teams in the league, Columbus, and they got a Supporter Shield from Columbus. And from that point forward, all I really wanted them to do is to rest their players for the playoffs start. We're going to have home field advantage for the rest of the playoffs. We're going to play another a 9th seed or an 8th seed from the wild card, which from the looks of it looks like it's either Montreal or DC United. But they didn't have to do all these things. They didn't have to get the record. But yet, they wanted to anyway. You know, the last game against Toronto, Capana scored, and then we win that game 1-0. And then at that point, we were at 71 points. So, and then this game against New England Revolution, who previously held the record, which was 73. It's kind of funny. 3 years ago, they had 73 points. They were going to celebrate their Supporter Shield accomplishment at Gillette Stadium, and their final game on decision day then was against Inter Miami. And New England didn't win that game, nor did they ever drew that game. They lost against Blaise Matuidi's goal. Okay? So we prevented them from getting a new record or accomplishing more of the record. And ironically, they're trying to do the same thing to us. But unlike their effort from 3 years ago, our effort remains flawless. Persevered, encouraged for our best players in the globe. And they did it against the team that held the record. And for that, I'm extremely happy I got to see all that. And Messi, also, he is not human. A freaking hat trick, man. It's truly amazing. Man, I truly love this club. I love this club to death, man. And now my big question is, can they finish it off? Can they take it all the way? Can they score their first ever playoff goal? Can they win the playoff game? Can they make it all the way to the MLS Cup final? That remains to be seen, and I think our first game is going to be on Friday. So, it's what I heard. It's going to be a best of 3 series, so we have to win 2 games. But we'll see what happens. But let's celebrate and rejoice. 74 points in the single season Inter Miami. No one's ever done this before, and we were able to do that tonight. We did it, folks. We freaking did it. It's going to be a while, if not a long time, before somebody surpasses us. But we freaking did it, man. And I'm so happy to tell you this. And I'm so happy that I got to cover this team for the entire season. This is not a recap. This was a accomplishment video. And I wanted to talk about this first. And then I'm going to do a recap game. And then I want to talk about in that video along the recap, I want to bring your attention to the announcement of what happened, because it is a pretty cool announcement, and I think you guys will be anxious to hear. And you probably already know what it is, but for those who do not know, I'm ready to tell you guys when the time comes, man. So, once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, subscribing, watching these videos. I really appreciate it. I'm really close to 1K. If you guys please share the word about this YouTube channel, it'll mean a lot to me. I'm trying to get 1K before the end of this year. It's pretty important that I would get that accomplished so that I can provide you a lot more entertainment than you can ever think of your entire life, man. I really want to do this. I want to keep on doing this because I had a lot of fun doing this ever since from preseason all the way to now. I'm not going to stop for a while, folks. This has been fun, and I can't wait to do it again. Let's go playoffs time. All right, next video, I'm going to talk about this game, the detail of what exactly went on, because we got 74 points. Let's go. Vamoooos, Miami. So that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TV you guys are back. And when he does, hit me right here with the fear team. You deserve 74 points. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.